Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Monday, November 28th. We have a 10 game slate. We're going to jump right in. We start with DraftKings, SGA 10-5, find value and play him. Trey Young, same thing, find value, play him. Booker, 9,600. Um, I like him at 96. Is Paul in or out? Paul is Paul is out. Play him. If you're playing five lineups, if you're playing three lineups, have one with SGA, have one with Trey Young, have one with Booker. That's how these things happen. Like it's all about the probability of your player going off. You know what I'm saying? These guys are highly probable to hit value, and you want to be on the right side of it. Halliburton, 9,400. I love Halliburton. I play him every chance I get. Point guard has been demolishing the Lakers. You just seen what Trey Jones did to the Lakers. I'm firing up Halliburton at all costs. Darren Fox, fire him up. 9,300. Point guards are always the best plays, the highest upside plays. That's why I spend so long on point guard. Once I get off a point guard, my video is almost done because all the good plays, all the good spend ups are on point guard. All right, Fox in play, Mitchell in play, Murray in play. Murray's 8,900. Pay attention to that price. Um, the price is dropping, and you want to take advantage. Before he has a great game, and that price goes back up. Irving, we don't know when he's gonna have his explosion game, but you know it's coming. Since he's been back, we have 23, 34, 36, 32, 39 fantasy points. So an average of about 35, 36 fantasy points. You're paying 8,400. He's too pricey. Because if you pay 8,400 and give you 36 fantasy points, you lose. You know what I'm saying? Your night is over. So it is Orlando. It is a great matchup. 8,400 is kind of spicy. You know what I'm saying? If you're playing a lot of lineups, or you just got those Godzilla balls and you're feeling it, then play him. But I wouldn't. If I'm playing one lineup, I wouldn't play Kyrie Irving. Porter in play, 8,100. He's in play. Melton, he's kind of spicy. If there's no Embiid, and if Embiid is in, he's probably unplayable at 8K. Because honestly, you're really looking for 48 fantasy points. If you're playing him at 8K, you'll take 40. You're looking for 48. Listen, don't shoot me, just a messenger. Jalen Green is always in play, 7,800. These guys are expensive. Porter and Green, they are expensive, but they're most of the offense. Sengun has just come back. Seems like he want to throw his weight around also. Maybe I take a step back from Porter and Green while Sengun is back and see how things work out. But if you're playing many lineups, you can take your chance. Van Vliet, 7,700. He looks mighty spicy at 77, but in a good way. That's a good price. Westbrook, I don't need Westbrook if I have AD and LeBron on the court at the same time. Westbrook is flourishing in his role. It doesn't equate to, superior fantasy points, but that's fine. As far as real life basketball, he's doing what he needs to do. Fantasy wise, this ain't gonna cut it. 33, 33, 34, 23, and 27. Not gonna cut it at $7,600. So Westbrook is not it hasn't been in my player pool, but I know some people would play him because of name recognition. Clarkson's in play, 7,500. Not the great play, but he's an okay play. Giddy's okay, 7K. Murray, 7K against Houston. I'd fire him up. I always target Houston, especially with these good guards, and it always pays off. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to do a little bit of research of what guards have been doing in Houston, you'll see what I'm talking about. Payne is in play if there's no Paul. I think Paul is out, right? Yeah, Paul is out. Payne is in play. Um, Highland. Do we need Highland at 6,600? No, we don't. Suggs. Don't need Suggs on a 10 game slate. Milton, 6,500. If there's no Embiid, Milton is in play. Russell, okay play. I don't need Fultz ever in my life. I would never play Marquise Fultz. Never. Cole Anthony, I don't need him. I don't need anyone from Orlando, to be honest with you. Marcus Smart, if Tatum is still out, you can fire him up again. Sexton, if he starts, is an okay play. White, no Tatum. White, Brogdon, no Tatum. You know the deal. They're okay plays. Banton, we don't need at 4,900. Van Fleet is in. Monte Morris, I personally don't need. Malik Monk. Schroeder, I don't need. Schroeder, okay. If AD is out and LeBron is in, actually, I'm lying. If one of AD and or Brown and or Braun is out, so if AD and or Braun is out, you can fire up Schroeder. I think we're going to shooting guard. The rest of these guys are useless at this point. Yeah, let's go to shooting guard. All right. Donovan Mitchell. I know I touched on him, but you know what? 9K. 9K is an appropriate price, so I like him a little bit better looking at him again. So Booker, Mitchell, all in play. Bradley Beal is in play. Jaylen Brown gets a bump if there's no Tatum again. Go right back to him. Anthony Edwards, I want to play him so bad, but you just never know. He's an okay play. Ingram, if Ingram is out, Zion gets a bump. Whoever starts for Ingram gets a bump. McCollum's already out. Alvarado's probably already priced up. Let's double check. But Alvarado was bad last time out when he started. Alvarado is 4,300. So there's no Ingram. Alvarado is a good play. And if Brandon Ingram is out, Alvarado is a better play. Um, okay, Melton. We spoke about Melton. All these guys have dual eligibility. That Levine, his prices come down. He's fine. He's an okay play. You just don't know which one of him, DeRozan or Vooch, is going to go off. That's the problem. That's why his prices come down. Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre's in play. 67, very streaky. Buddy Hield's in play. Mathurin is in play. It's hard to get Mathurin right. Beasley, if you want to take a shot, he is kind of spicy. If there is no Lauri Markkanen, you can fire up Beasley. You don't need Royce O'Neal. Herder's in play. Gary Trent, unfortunately, is in play. Um, Lonnie Walker, I prefer AD and or Braun to be out before I fire up Lonnie Walker. We don't need Caldwell Pope. Austin Reeves, I prefer him to be a little bit cheaper, but whatever. He's in my player pool, but at the very bottom if I'm desperate. Seth Curry in the player pool, Kispert in the player pool. These guys should only be looked at as like last man in. Um, if you have the lineup that you want, but keep in mind that better value will be out closer to lot. I always say that for the newer people that are just getting into DFS or NBA DFS. Just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Durant 11-1 in play. Tatum, if he's in, he's in. You know the deal. If he's not in, everybody else gets a bump. Bankero hasn't been that special since he's been back from injury. I don't need him right now. DeRozan, you playing many lineups, you want to take a shot on DeRozan, have at it. Markkanen, if he's out, the rest of that starting lineup gets a bump. Olenek, Clarkson, Beasley if he starts. Sexton gets a bump. So, pay attention to marketing news because things will open up over there in Utah. OG looks expensive. He's in play. You're looking for a close game so he could pay that tag off. Tobias Harris. If Embiid is in, I don't need Harris at 8K. If Embiid is out, I like Harris. Scotty Barnes. I'm not really feeling Scotty Barnes right now. If he's out, OG gets a bump. Van Vliet gets a bump. Last time he played was on the 19th. And he put up 62 fantasy points. Whoop-de-doo. 28 real life points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists. Took him long enough. If he's in, you'd have to consider him, but I hope he's out so I could play my OGs and my Van Vliets. And if he's out, Gary Trent gets a significant bump also. It's hard to say, but it's the truth. Rozier 77 in play. Franz Wagner's in play, but I'm not messing with anyone from Orlando. Mikal Bridges is in play. Um, I like him in those fast-paced games where he gets steals and blocks, so he stands out to me a little bit. Michael Porter, if he's in, great. If he's not in, everyone around him gets a bump. Aaron Gordon, Jokic gets a little bit of a bump. Murray gets a bump, and then KCP gets a little bump, and maybe Bruce Brown off the bench. Maybe Bones Highland. Dort's okay play. Grant Williams, not for me. We spoke about Gary Trent. Harrison Barnes is in play at 52. DeAndre Hunter's in play at 51. Avdia is in play, but I have to be desperate. Trey Murphy's in play if there's no Ingram. Herbert Jones is in play if there's no Ingram. But he's already in play. He just gets another bump on top of the one that he gets from No McCollum. Eric Gordon, not for me. Jalen Williams only if he starts. Patrick Williams, last man in type deal. KJ Martin, last man in type deal, but Sengun is back, so be careful. Keegan Murray is 4K. He deserves to be 3K. Listen, and you know what? We're all gonna get suckered into playing him. Keegan Murray last 5 games, 7, 16, 8, 8, and 19. I think he needs to go back to college. Wow. Let's go. What else we have down here? Absolutely nothing. All right, let's go to power forward. All right. LeBron, if LeBron is in and AD is out, LeBron is in play. If LeBron is in and AD is in, I don't need Braun at 10-9. Cat in play 9100. Kuzma looks pricey. If he's out, Porzingis gets a bump. If he's out, Bill gets a bump. I don't really care about no other wizard. Zion, we spoke about him briefly. He gets a bump if there's no Ingram. On top of the bump he gets with no McCollum. So Williamson has the potential to become a really great play against OKC. Bol, not interested in the bigs in Orlando. Ben Simmons is in play. Mobley's in play. No Jared Allen. Boucher gets a bump. He's in play. Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith is in play, unfortunately. PJ Washington is in play. John Collins is in play. Thaddeus Young. Every time I play Thaddeus Young, he hits value. I don't know. Me and this guy has a synergy, but he's in play. Torrey Craig is in play. Vanderbilt is in play. Povashevsky is risky, but if he pays off, you're cashing. So if you're playing, 10, 15 lineups, throw him in one. Jalen Smith is in play because it's the Lakers. The Lakers are playing a lot better, but they're still giving up unnecessary points. So I won't mind targeting them. Look what San Antonio did. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't need Hachimura. I don't need anybody else down here. Seti, Jetty. Keep your eye on Jetty to see if he's the value that you need. I think we need to go to center. Let's go to center. Jokic in play. Gets a bump. There's no Porter. If Embiid is out, all those Sixers that I like, I don't like anymore. I like them a little bit less. Melton, Harris, they all become okay plays. They're not good plays anymore. So, pay attention to the Embiid news and then adjust accordingly. You know what I'm saying? The only Sixer I would probably be interested in is probably one of Milton or Melton if Embiid is in. But if Embiid is out, I like Melton, Harris. AD, we know what to do. There's no AD, play Braun. If there's no Braun, AD is in, play AD. If neither of them is in, you play Westbrook. But I'm pretty sure one of them will play. They got a little bit of momentum. They won't be trying to uh, mess that up. And on top of that, Indiana is a good team. Like even if they're not winning anything, Indiana has the pieces of a good team, and they have a great point guard. So that's all that they need. So I'm pretty sure they're not gonna overlook Indiana. Indiana might outright beat them, but we'll see. Uh, Siakam. If Siakam is back, I still like Van Vliet. Um, OG, OG is not as good of a OG is not as good of a player as I thought he was, and neither is Gary Trent. But I still like Van Vliet. That's if Siakam is in. And Thaddeus Young, everybody goes back down to normal. They all come back down to earth if Siakam is in. So it's going to be a heavy news day. Got to pay attention to news. Sabonis is fine. Porzingis gets a bump with no Kuzma. Aiton Aiton is fine against Sacramento. I like Turner against LA. I like Turner a lot more if there's no AD. If AD is out, then I'm probably gonna have Turner in my main lineup. Vooch is in play. If Wendell Carter is in, you know, I take a shot on him. Sengun, I'll take a shot if I'm playing many lineups. Gobert, many lineups, take a shot. Valanciunas, if there's no Ingram, I'll probably take a shot on Valanciunas. But that's if I'm playing many lineups, because that is a real risky play. Olenek is in play. Horford is in play. I prefer him without Tatum. Claxton's in play. Plumlee. Paul Reed is in play if there's no Embiid. If there's no Embiid, Paul Reed is a great play. Harrell is a good play. Paul Reed is a better fantasy producer. Don't go on Twitter and let Twitter fuck with your mind. Don't let them fuck with your head. Paul Reed is a good play. Um, Okongu, you want to take a shot on Okongu? You see something? Is Capella in? Capella is out. No, Capella's questionable. If Capella is out, then you fire up Okongu. I play Okongu whenever um Capella's out, and I don't need any JRE. Definitely don't need any of him. He's not a bad player. I personally don't need him. Try to keep my player pool nice and tight. All right, so let's get five guys and let's get going. Let's see something. Let's see if Embiid is questionable or probable. Mm, I don't think he's playing. I don't think he's playing. I'm going right back to Paul Reed at 4,700. To have a $4,700 center with that high of a ceiling is is a good thing. So let's start with Paul Reed. Let's go to Tatum is questionable. The sprained ankle. Let's get Brown back. Let's go to small four. Let's get in Brown. Let's get in Milton. You could do Milton or you could do um Van Vliet. Van Vliet is 77. Listen, I really like Van Vliet. All right, let's get Milton. Let's focus. Let's get Milton. Let's get Van Vliet. Now let me just make sure I'm clear. Paul Reed and Shake Milton, we play if there's no Embiid. You could keep Shake Milton if you like, but I prefer Embiid to be out, right? Van Vliet, I prefer Siakam to be out, but if Siakam is in, I still like Van Vliet. We're playing Jaylen Brown if there's no Tatum. I'm just making sure we're all on the same page. Because, like I said, I get people that don't watch the video and then they just start freestyling in my comments, and I'm not in the mood today. So I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Power forward, man, I like Zion. I like the upside of Zion if there's no Brandon Ingram with McCollum already out. I want to jam him in here. That's what I want to do. Let me see something. Zion 79. That still leaves me with almost 5K. Well, you know what? This is what I like. I like Milton. I like Paul Reed. I like Van Vliet. I like Zion with Brandon Ingram out. And I like Jalen Brown with Tatum out. All these guys get a bump. You know what I'm saying? So I like this. Let's go to FanDuel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. If you're having trouble cashing, no problem. You can take a gander at my Patreon, link in the description. What I can do is I can send you my updated optimal lineups before lock, or I can build you your own lineups with DraftKings, FanDuel, SuperDraft, or Yahoo. Running a Black Friday special right now. Might do a Cyber Monday special. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. Um, so I got FanDuel up. I skimmed through FanDuel before I started the video. These guys stood out to me, but like I said, disclaimer: we need Embiid to be out. If Embiid is out, I'm playing Reed, Harris, Anthony, and Shake Milton. And let me tell you why. All of these guys are underpriced for Embiid being out. This is where most of the production is going to come from. The bias at 68 is a crime. Milton is priced correctly. Melton is underpriced at 62. Paul Reed is underpriced. Then we have Mobley with no Jared Allen. Like all these plays are self-explanatory. So um, I think we got the job done here. I think we all understand each other. I think I'm gonna go on and get out of here. Let you guys enjoy your Monday. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and thumbs up because that's helping this channel a lot. I really appreciate it. Any questions? Throw it in the chat, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.